Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are doing a what's in the bag video. A few weeks ago I did a custom fitting with American Golf and they fitted me out for a whole new bag of clubs. So I'm going to be going through all the clubs they fitted me for today. I've got 14 brand new clubs in the bag, so you're not going to want to miss this. Start off with the bottom end of the bag. We're gonna go for the putter first. This is the new Taylormade Ardmore 3 TP putter. I've got it in the new patina finish and it really does look very smart, very beautiful. Before I was putting with a Scotty Cameron Futura X5. If you haven't seen my previous What's in the Bag video, it is on my channel, so feel free to go back, watch that and have a look at all the clubs I was using before this. So for the putter, Taylormade Ardmore 3, it has a really good feel off of it. I have to say, this is probably the club I've actually adjusted to the quickest out of all of these new clubs. I just tend to roll it really well. It is a face balanced putter as well, which I'm used to using. It's a much higher quality putter than I thought it was going to be. Feels a lot better, a lot more solid and a lot softer off of the face. So moving through the wedges. Loft-wise in the wedges, I've got 58, 54 and 50. I've used this loft gapping combination for quite a long time, so I'm very used to it. I know kind of what it gives me distance-wise, although I am still getting used to these wedges. In the 58, I've got the new high toe Bigfoot from Taylormade. I've been using this wedge a little bit. I'd say I'm probably most impressed with it in terms of chipping and pitching. It's got this huge, massive sole, so in terms of bounce, it's really hard to kind of catch a shot heavy, really. It just kind of is so forgiving and has really great feel off of it as well. With this wedge as well, they were kind enough to put my initials stamped on there, MGD, and do a little custom coloring on there for me. So thank you very much to the guys from Taylormade. Next week I will be releasing a video of when I went down to the Taylormade factory to watch all these clubs being built in front of me. So you're definitely not going to want to miss that. So make sure you are subscribed to the channel, like this video and comment your thoughts down below because that video is coming next week. Moving into the other two wedges, which I've got in then a 54 and a 50 degree. These are the new Taylormade milled grind 2 wedges, which have literally just been released. I really do love these wedges. I have these wedges in the matte black. Obviously with these wedges, you have the raw faces on them, so the faces of them are going to rust, but the rest of the wedges are milled and will not rust, which I just love. I think they look so smart in this kind of stealth matte black look. And yeah, they've had really good feel and performance from me so far. I'm not going to go too in-depth into all the specs of these clubs, because next week I will be releasing, as part of the Taylormade factory visit, I will show you a bit more of the custom fitting of these clubs and some of the shaft options, the loft and lie options, why I chose what I chose. This is just kind of a look into what's in my bag, not so much the individual specs, but if you want to see those, stay tuned, they are coming next week. Moving into irons, I've gone for the Taylormade P760 irons. These were kind of the irons I was most surprised by. When I went in for the fitting, I was pretty much sure I wasn't going to come out with these. If you want to see why I did come out with them, make sure you stay tuned to next week's video. But yeah, I've been really impressed with these irons. Feel-wise, they're so soft. Performance-wise, forgiveness, everything, they just really suit me. And I have to say, in person, I think these irons look a hell of a lot better than some of the pictures and images of them that I have seen, and they certainly perform really, really well. I have these irons from pitching wedge through to 4 iron as well, and then from 4 iron, I go straight into hybrid. Previously, I was carrying a 5 wood as well, which I quite liked, but this hybrid just gave me best numbers, best performance, best feel, best forgiveness, everything like that. I couldn't really turn it down. It is the Taylormade M6 hybrid. It's got quite a big head on it, which I quite like. It almost looks like a little bit of a combination between a hybrid and a 5 wood. It feels great, it sounds great, and just performance-wise, it just goes exactly how I need it to. After the hybrid, obviously we then go into the 3-wood. Again, I've got this in the Taylormade M6 3-wood. Again, this isn't a club I really thought I was going to come out with. I kind of was leaning more towards the M5, but I just couldn't really argue with the feel, the performance, the forgiveness of it. When I was down at the factory, I was actually speaking to some of the R&D guys from Taylormade, and they said they think this is the best 3-wood they've ever made, which is kind of saying a lot really, and I've certainly really enjoyed it so far. Driver, what have we got in the driver then? It is the Taylormade M5 in the driver. I haven't been using this for long. Obviously I've only had these clubs a few weeks, and for me this club may be the biggest difference out of all of these clubs compared to the clubs I was using before. The feel off of this driver is so solid, the acoustics of it are just so kind of, it's hard to describe really, it's just so solid, it just feels so good off of the club face. And I've definitely noticed kind of a nice drop in spin, and I've hit some absolutely huge drives with this already. Still getting used to it obviously, but I have really enjoyed this driver so far. I've got just the weight settings on here. I've got set to pretty much neutral, loft in 9 degrees. So nothing kind of super specific or special there really. Obviously then the rest of my golf bag, if I then show you some of the other things I carry in my bag kind of pretty much every single day, no matter where I'm going. So one of the other things I carry in my golf bag pretty much all the time with me is a tripod, and this is just for my phone. Obviously it's not for my camera, which I'm filming on at the moment. Now obviously I create a lot of content for Instagram, so this really helps me with that. Wherever I am I can just set it up, I can adjust the legs, everything like that. It's only £15 off of Amazon or something, and just for working on my swing, this is something everyone should have in their golf bag so that they can video their golf swing and see exactly what their body is doing, so they can see if they're making the changes they are trying to. As well, in my golf bag I carry this. Now this is pretty much the only training aid I'm currently using, and definitely my favorite of all the training aids I've ever used. It is the Dst Compressor Iron. For those of you who don't know anything about this training aid, I'll probably do a separate video on it, but it's to help with obviously compression into the ball, striking the ball cleanly, and it's got this crazy bent shaft. I won't explain why, I'll do a separate video on it. I haven't been sent this product, I did actually pay for it, and I actually just really enjoy it. It's really helped my ball striking as well, and whenever I'm striking it badly, I always go back to this. Currently, I am still playing the Taylormade TP5. This is the 2019 version. I am really enjoying this golf ball. I've been playing the TP5 the last few years, pretty much since it came out. It is just such a good golf ball, and I cannot really fault it at all, to be honest. So the only other thing I really carry in my bag, which I use regularly, are obviously alignment sticks. And now I do have a pretty sick alignment stick cover that was made for me. If you want to see who made this for me, I will link them down in the description below, and you can have custom head covers, alignment stick covers, anything you want made from them as well. Obviously everyone should have alignment sticks in their golf bag to use every single day. I don't use a golf glove, so I don't really have any in my bag to show you. The only other things I really keep in my golf bag are sunglasses, waterproofs, golf tees, and I think that's about it. Pretty simple really. So guys, I really hope you've enjoyed this video. Make sure you like the video, comment your thoughts down below, tell me what you are currently using in your current golf bag. Have you been using any of these clubs? What are your thoughts on them? And make sure you subscribe to my channel and stay tuned for next week's video, which will be the fitting video from Taylormade and the full factory tour. You're gonna see these clubs actually being built from start to finish, the process this goes through. I really hope you guys have enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys soon. Have a great day.